So, a small insert. I'm sitting at my computer, so I'm working and thinking about yesterday's incident with the fact that there was no traction. The car stalled and so on. I'm sitting and thinking, why don't we look into the first cylinder today? Maybe. There is a bigger nuisance than I could have expected. I hope this has not changed already. In general, let's look into the first cylinder and make sure what can go wrong there. Damn, it felt like something was pouring off of me. There is no antifreeze. Yes. Fuck knows, he's changing.
It's unclear.
It doesn't seem to be from me, or maybe from me, but there is no antifreeze. And it's not bad, so there is no. I can tell you, you need to order antifreeze. The first cylinder. So, the candle is black, but not raw, which is good already. So, what do we have there? He is again at the top point, but not at the top, in the middle somewhere. The cylinder is raw, but there is no antifreeze in it. So now, as if at an angle, push it a little there to understand that we have an infection here. Do not look. Well, sort of. Sort of. The quality of the jackal chamber, unfortunately, is 640 by 480. Sort of. It seems that there is no antifreeze in sight. To the question, where does it go? So, well, we tell the camera that there is no when yes. It's just that while we were etching the air, we warmed up the engine a little, but not critically. Unless, of course, the sensor is not lying. And at that moment, the oil sensor for some reason did not want to work. In short, there is no antifreeze. I think that's good, but the question is, where does he go then? Where does the antifreeze go? In that connection, maybe. Well, everything is so fucked up there, it will be necessary to wash, bang there. In short, this branch pipe was changed. This branch pipe, that is, there is another branch pipe here. This one, in my opinion. Everything is dried up here. Well, on the old clamps, of course. Everything is dried up here. If so, what the fuck will you understand? Okay, well, my theory wasn't exactly confirmed. Maybe? Here I feel that there is some air here. Maybe it's here, maybe it's gone into the oven. I have 3 drops of antifreeze in a canister there. You need to top it up then. You need to top it up, but it's not even at the minimum. But we don't see here, but here it is though. Stop. Then we hammer 3 drops of antifreeze, throw a candle and start it. While I have a little free time, these questions excite me. Because then, most likely, work and study will begin again. And I'll have a hell of a time. But the videos will be released regularly, because the heavy project is over, which means that there is more time, but not that much. Now we are engaged in the trade wind. Most likely it will go on sale, as I said, and then there will be something else interesting. Also a car. But before that there will be an intermediate video, probably not related to automatics. Let's see. If I manage to do everything as I plan, then everything will be fine. Here are the long suffering too. Oh, the oil needs to be looked at. Oil half. So, it will be necessary to top up a little more and fix how much he will now eat oil, with the fact that we have eliminated all the leaks. How are we? I was standing here arm in arm, as they say. Now let's start. Let's see how it happens in general. We continue our research. Signal dam. I don't know what to do with it. She won't let us start the engine now. The terminal, in short, is singed. The fact that yesterday the starter was spinning. I knocked on it and applied. He turns, he doesn't turn, but he turns. So, Perhaps we have antifreeze going through the radiator. The gas pump is working. There is no radiator. Oh, the starter. It is necessary to cut out this alarm somehow. I read something, looked at it. This whole Starliner is connected to some kind of collective farm, like a factory collective farm. Well, here it begins. What an ass. Well, what is it? He's talking some shit. Maybe it's a fucking washing. Okay, let's figure it out now. So try number 2. Damn you. Alarm system again. That's how it is. Like here, we are putting it into service mode now. Here it is. The starter will start working now. Fuck yeah. Why is the oil not burning? Whoa, why is it burning like that? In. Fur. What was that? Again, the oil pressure does not burn. What the fuck? The oil is above the level there. Above average is meant. So, there is one pressure sensor. There is also a second one. It doesn't affect us here. What kind of jokes? It's burning right now. Damn, somewhere there is still an electrician. Me. I think so. The devil knows what's going on. An electrician lay down somewhere. A big problem, I can say, but right now with the pressure sensor. I'm going to shake my braids. It somehow got started, fucking, and the door also hit. That's all and died. It stinks. Dick, understand what kind of exhaust? It's not clear at all. Like a tractor. It feels like one pot doesn't work at all. It is necessary to gas up. It stinks like shit. Yes. Very interesting work of the motor. What a signal. Here's a straight signal is not happy. Doesn't want to keep up the momentum. Trying to stall. I don't know what to do. But I have, like everything, no more thoughts. Here I release the pedal. Somehow trying to level out. In short, you will need to climb into the braids that are in the battery area. Very poor motor performance is directly felt throughout this case. Now he can dispose of it, because yesterday, he finally broke down when he was doing back and forth like this. The arrow was swinging, I was sitting with the gas pressed. Maybe it's the shit from the tank after all. Because, well, it can't be that the electrician extinguished it like that. Revs. Unless the luggage electrician is lying somewhere on the body, or has not grown together into one mass. Wires are meant, and does not consume energy from the fuel pump. It can be. Now we'll sit and warm up, maybe he'll get angry after all. I want to believe it, but I hardly believe it. Let's go smoke a manual, what can it depend on? Because the idle valve is 100% serviceable. He can't die for a snap of his fingers. It's unrealistic at all. Moreover, the car comes to life for a certain amount of time, and then again, what happens happens. But it seems like we have a very fierce car does not smoke, like yesterday, for example. So we sit, warm up the car, and think about what to do next. How cold it is from the stove. Well, with antifreeze, we will solve the problem as it arrives. I hope that my head has not started to pass some kind of antifreeze through the gasket. The cylinder. No, it's trying to stall. I remove the pedal, everything begins. Okay, we're thinking. So, in general, we may have an antifreeze leak because of the radiator, but this is the lesser of the evils that I found cars. A puddle was found that accumulates from the brake hose. And if it's not condensation, then it's our caliper snotting through the handbrake. What I couldn't sort out because of the lack of a tool, now I'm going to press the pedal. If a puddle forms there, then that's the end. Then this is the end. We'll have to go back to sort out from the port. It's already so thorough to sort through. How dear it all is to me. Yes, there is some kind of trouble in the caliper along the way. Everything's raw, damn it. And the fitting is raw for some reason. But here it is clearly visible that there is such a specific subtext. But we have achieved plus or minus some momentum. We will look for warmer weather or climb into the wheel. You need to buy a repair kit in this case. The tool. Because you definitely can't drive like that. It is unclear from where it just oozes from the cylinder or still from the handbrake side. There is also a gasket, an oil seal. The ass is shorter, but we have momentum so far. 80 degrees. The fan worked. Oh, how boring. How tired I am of this whole situation. My strength is gone, really. This is sadness. Sadness, longing. I put the car in a dry place, rearranged it, moved it a little. We'll keep track of where it's pouring from. We order a canister of antifreeze and a jar of brakes 100%, and the repair kit looks like a new caliper. Because the repair kit is already something torn up. In general, we will change everything again. The main thing is to choose a warm day and remove the whole thing and find a suitable tool. With all this business, everything will change very quickly, because all the bolts have already been unscrewed there. It remains only to sort it out. In short, this. Well, or just top up the brake while it barely drips. I don't know. I don't want to go there at all. I don't want to go anywhere at all. It is no longer worth it for this car. You do some nonsense and it breaks anyway. But there, and the caliper itself is rotten, and the piston is rotten, and everything there is rotten. In short, we will act according to the circumstances. The weather today is disgusting shit, and no picking with the car is definitely not shining for us. Well, of course I can't see what's with the antifreeze. I bought a tenner in case we change the radiator after all. Well, nothing is clear here either. Sad. So we will wait for dry weather and everything connected with it. According to the classics, you need to see what's going on with the antifreeze, with the brake, even though I didn't go anywhere yesterday. Well, you need to look. Damn, the retard seems to be leaving. Fixed it, right. What's up with the freeze? It says if he stays on the level. Oil. There is oil. We'll be right there. Now I'll pour a little and we'll start. Or not Podilia, it is unclear, at a minimum, or where. Because there is somewhere in the middle, because there is no tank of shit to look at. So, we are trying to start, run. Yeah, I see. Alarm system. Infection. Come on. Come on. Launching. Starter, the infection. It's me who gassed it up very badly. Very bad and smokes even more than it was. That's what it is. It's unclear. Let's take a little ride now. We'll warm up the car and take the order to Yandex. There were very few orders. Come on. Everything is trying to stall. No, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to do anything at all. Okay, let's sit down, maybe get angry. Keep some momentum, but if we turn off the lights. And that's it, she's bursting out. Below the warm-up. Very few turns. Below the standard revolutions is meant. It seems that there are no warm-up rooms at all. I'm going to twist the throttle a little, bolt. The car behaves very strangely. Very. In general, I traveled, I didn't understand anything. The retard is back. She's back. As if, right. Antifreeze is in place. Everything is clear with oil, it eats like it's not in itself. Well, let's go for a ride, maybe the pads are lapping, maybe I'm panicking in vain. It's unclear. But the fecal weather is generally disgusting. It's damp here. In short, it is unclear whether antifreeze pours, it does not pour. But he's soaring, it's a no-brainer. I was shown 2 points where he is. It starts to climb slowly. To 800 and 3000 bumper, its radiator is worth it. I don't want to change anything at all. Nothing complicated, but I don't want to change it. Okay, let's go for a ride now, let's see. It's going deaf. It just stalls at idle. You stand somewhere in place and it stalls. Something is there with oil, it's unclear whether it's pouring, it's unknown. It is necessary to redo the ventilation valve according to normal. The valve is idling and rewire the wires. He's walking all over. Everything should be tight there. We will decide this tomorrow or sometime.